prokaryotic genes and eukaryotic genes. Prokaryotic genes, which are also called as bacterial genes. Most of the prokaryotic genes, they do not contain introns. Many of the genes of the prokaryotes, they are organized in the form of operons. Operons, they are actually continuous sequence of the genes which are transcribed in the form of polycystron, or it is called as polycystronic, that encodes protein with related functions. In case of prokaryotes, most of the genes, they are in the form of polycystrons. Polycystrons mean the genes are placed side by side and they are transcribed simultaneously. Polycystronic messenger RNA encodes several proteins. This is the diagram of a bacterial gene which is polycystronic messenger RNA and encodes several proteins. Here we can see that this is gene E, gene D, gene C, gene B, and gene A. So all these genes, in other words, all 5 genes, they are placed side by side and they are transcribed simultaneously in the form of polycystronic form or polycystronic messenger RNA. While on the other hand, in case of eukaryotic genes, these genes, they contain exons and introns. What are introns and what are exons? Introns are intervening sequences within gene that are not transcribed into the protein or into polypeptides, while the exons, they are the sequences within a gene that encode for protein sequence. So this is a difference between the exons and introns. Exons and introns, they are found in case of eukaryotic genes. In eukaryotic genes, we also see a phenomena which is called as splicing. Splicing is a removal of the introns from the messenger RNA molecule. Once messenger RNA is produced from the DNA, then the intronic sequences are removed from the sequence of the messenger RNA. This phenomena is called as splicing. This is a typical eukaryotic gene. Here we can see that what is splicing. Splicing is removal of introns from the messenger RNA molecule. So this is exon, then intron, exon, and intron. So here we can see once messenger RNA is produced from the DNA, then introns, they are removed, and exon 1, then exon 2, then exon 3, they join with each other. This phenomena is called as splicing of the introns from the sequence of messenger RNA. Eukaryotic genes, they usually have organized expression. Promoter sequences are the promoter regions. They have binding sites near the coding region, and binding can block or inhibit the expression. And there are sequences near to binding site, they sometimes enhance the expression. So those molecules, they are called as silencers and enhancers. If they enhance the expression, then they are called as enhancers, and if they stop the expression, then they are called as silencers. Most of the eukaryotic genes, they have alternative splicing. Most have introns and they produce monocystronic messenger RNA. Most of the eukaryotic genes, they are large in size. This is the phenomena that what is alternative splicing. Alternative splicing is another phenomena which has been seen in the eukaryotic genes. This is the sequence of the gene where we can see that exon number 1, exon 2, exon 3, and exon 4. In the first messenger RNA, which is produced from the DNA, we can see that all the 4 exons, they are joined with each other, exon 1, exon 2, exon 3 and exon 4. So this is the first messenger RNA that can be produced from the gene. So another messenger RNA can also be produced from the, or can also be translated from the same gene that consists of exon 1, exon 2 and exon 4. There will be no exon 3. So in first type of the messenger RNA, we see that there are all the 4 exons or the sequence of all the 4 exons. But in case of second messenger RNA, we see that there is a sequence of 3 of the exons, exon 1, exon 2 and exon 4. This phenomena is called as alternative splicing, and it is the property of the eukaryotic genes. This is the characteristic of the eukaryotic genes, that they can produce with the help of alternative splicing, they can produce different messenger RNAs. Eukaryotic genes, they are complex in nature, and to identify or to work on it is difficult. So computational challenges to identify the binding sites, correlate sequence of the expression. So computational challenges are, there are computational challenges which are used to identify the eukaryotic genes. So it is not easy to identify the eukaryotic genes, and it is more simple to identify the prokaryotic genes by using the computational tools. What is the difference between prokaryotic gene and eukaryotic gene? Most of the prokaryotic genes are without introns, and they are in the form of polycistrons. While on the other hand, eukaryotic genes, they have introns, and they also have phenomena of alternative splicing.